So this is the British pound, and this is the daily chart. You've noticed that it pretty much follows the configuration of the euro. Usually, those two currencies sort of are in accordance. What I did here is I have drawn a trend line down, and the significance of this is that right now the price did touch the lower trend line band, and is sort of creating a bit of a continuation pattern on it from right here. Okay. So what we could expect, what would be good for the downside, would be that the currency would go back up to the TRENDRAGON trend line, or that trend line up. If we notice this one here, actually, as far as the trend line is concerned, we could also modify it a little bit and put it here, which I think would fit better. This here is moved, and it does follow very well the TRENDRAGON trend line. So when this like that happens, it's basically confirmation that the TRENDRAGON trend line is on the channel, the downtrend channel, are fairly accurate on that side. We also have the TRENDRAGON support right here, and we have also TRENDRAGON resistance here, which coincide with the TRENDRAGON trend line in orange, as well as the downtrend channel. So on the daily, it's quite easy to see what we can do. Okay, what's going on? So I'll try to zoom in. You can see a bit better. Okay, to notice is that we have here a possible entry here, or if you want to play the retracement, which is all of this, we have a bit more room on the upside than on the downside. Like the euro, quite possible that the market will have a technical retracement back to this level before going back down again. Okay, in order for any stock to go up or to go down more, it needs to go up. To go down, it needs to go down to go up. It's basically build a little bit of momentum. Okay. So if you enter here, you have about 126 pips until you will hit a level of support. On the other hand, on the upside, it can go as high as 293.94 pips before it reaches a level of support. One thing to notice, the last time the currency went down, it basically went sideways for quite some time before going down again. So this could happen again also, and go sideways all the way until it get back to the downtrend channel upper line. In any case, we can see the range that the currency has done for the past couple. So we can see I draw a rectangle for the range for the past couple of days. That would give us a little bit of an idea of when to enter or how to play it. Okay, actually going to draw that here as well. So we know when we look at the RE. So obviously the upside, if you want to play the upside, you would want to look at this level here at 51, I would say 52 figure, and then look at lower time frame to look at the build up and follow TRENDRAGON trend line at the lower time frame using the daily as a reference. Of course, the price can break, come back down, go back up again, which the most conservative entry would be to do that, to wait for it to break up, retrace back to that 52 figure, and then enter when it turns back up, and then a better chance to do your 100 pip in that case scenario. The second option is to play the range. It's on top of the range, and basically, like it's doing now, look at a retracement down, hoping that at least it would go down to the lower range before breaking down, or also look at the build up to break back down again. We could expect, I would say, possibly to have a little bit of a consolidation range for the next couple of days or maybe a week or so, which in this case would be good also for the downside, because it will give us more room to play down. That range the market is right now for the British pound is about 150 pips, so the mid range will be about 75 pips. It's quite enough, even if we work within the range, it's quite enough to actually make a profit into it. So now let's look at the hourly and see what we could have. So if you're trading on the on the daily chart, you have to look at those both level and probably playing on the breakout. Following the weekly, if you look at the weekly, basically hasn't been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks down. Every time the market goes down, the candlesticks are pretty big, and you don't see a lot of candles where it actually went back up on the weekly. So I think that we're still very much so into a downtrend market for the British pound. So let's look at the RE and see what the RE is telling us. And I'm going to take that rectangle out, so it makes more sense. So when you look at the hourly, TRENDRAGON is actually give us some very good level of trading. A couple things to look into. The first thing is the market went down into a nice downtrend. Now it's going up, coming down, going back up into this here area is a consolidation pattern. What does that mean? That means that the market when it enters into a consolidation pattern like this, means that once that consolidation is finished or correction is finished, it should actually resume the trend down. Okay, so it went down, now it goes into consolidation, and normally, technically, we should expect it to go down again, unless there is a reversal pattern, which we have not seen yet. But in any case, if you look at this area here, there are a lot of more room to play or to make money than this area here or this area here. Quite possible that the market is going to try to push up, get into that field here, which will give traders a lot more room to make some money. So based on that, the different level that you would have to look at is, of course, this level here. this level here, which is TRENDRAGON trend line, little blue dot resistance. You got a TRENDRAGON resistance. You got TRENDRAGON trend line in orange as well at that level, and this is the top of the range, which means that this level here, where the arrow is a very strong level of resistance. If it breaks that level, more likely the market is going to try to push up. The other level to look at is right here, which is basically the next level of resistance. So the market could do this, come back here, go to that level, then return down to the 52 figure, which is psychological, and then after that build up to go back up. From here to here, there is really not much resistance. So if it breaks that line up here, that would make sense. If you want to go long, which is a counter trend trade, you would want to look at entering after the break of 1.52 figure. Either enter right there or wait for a break and a retracement to protect you against false break. If you don't want to protect you against false break, then of course your stop loss would have to be a bit tight and would be about this level here where the price is today at 51.70. So you'd be looking at 32 pip. If it breaks up and comes back down, then you can expect it to go back down to the lower range, which is at 150.35. Now on the downside, you have different options. On the downside, you can just follow. You could follow TRENDRAGON trend line here, level of support here, stop loss about the previous resistance, which would be a very good stop loss and very strong as well, because you have 1, 2, 3 line that the market would have to go above, including also previous level of resistance right here. So on the downside, the best entry would be here, and I will give you the level here. Okay, so 52, 50, 50.95, 1.5095. You would have about 50 pip before it hits the next level of support at 50.35. You could expect it to rebound from that, which would be healthy. So go down here, rebound a little bit, and then break up down. Then after that, if it breaks the 50.38 or 50.35 level, you basically can expect the market to go even lower and give you another potential. I'll give you another 100 pip before it reached the downtrend or the downtrend channel bar, which in this case you would expect it to go back up, or at least get back into another period of consolidation. So right here, either go into consolidation or go back up again. Okay, so that would be still a good play. Now consider that this here is quite important, because this is a low, this is a high, this is a high, could be a head and shoulder when you use this objective right here, which would give you impulse. I'll give you that in a minute. So if we break that level, and let's say this one would be a little bit of a head and shoulder, you will get 174 pip on the upside before objective, and then basically would potentially go back down afterwards. That's it for the British pound. If you have any questions, send me a text or post online, and I'll try to answer it. Thank you.